I want to thank everybody for coming. I know it's a rainy, messy night, but I hope you have a great time. This event means a lot to Georgia Mountains Hospice. There are so many things that we could not do if it wasn't for the money this event raises.
Let me introduce the 2017 Queen of the Mardi Gras in the Mountains, Miss Amy Leake. King, Mr. Lonnie Waters here from Pickens County, has the flu, and so when we told him he couldn't come, it was a good choice for him to stay home tonight. Amy is escorted by Mr. Jack Short, who actually is a past king here from Pickens and holds the record for Mardi Gras on the Mountain for the most money ever raised by a king nominee. So we're very glad to have him. To introduce further Amy and to get her to the stage, I'd like to turn this over to Amelia McIntyre.
Greetings, everyone. I'm here tonight to lead our tribute to our royalty and to show appreciation for the many good works for all of you who are here. As I look out into the faces in the audience, and I don't know what Regina was talking about when she said she couldn't see anything. I think she was just bluffing, but I do see you. As I look out at you, I see many familiar faces, and I know how many projects you have worked on in Pickens County, Gilmer County, Cherokee County, and Dawson County. I sense the presence of many of you too who have firsthand knowledge of unceasing labors of love. Like true benevolent royalty, we realize that so often we too can never do enough for those we seek to help. To express that very sentiment, we welcome to our center stage Lauren Toller, chorus teacher at Pickens County Middle School and member of FX Theatrical Productions. Lauren will now inspire us as she sings Never Enough, that thing we always feel in volunteer work, never enough, from the recent hit movie, The Greatest Showman. Lauren.
Me.
here to recognize our King and Queen nominees from each of the county has come. If you would, join me in one round of applause for all of our kings and queens as they, before they come in tonight. One of the Kings and Queen nominees a couple of years ago said, you know, I never knew I had so many friends who had no more friends when they were in the fundraising mode. And that always stuck with me. But our Kings and Queens tonight have raised a tremendous amount of money. We'll tell you what that is here in just a few minutes. The Cherokee County Queen nominee is Karen McFarland Lance. Karen grew up in Canton, Georgia with her family in the grocery and trucking industry, and she began selling real estate with Metro Broker 17 years ago. She's won several awards for production, such as Top Producer for the Company, Multi-Million-Dollar Producer in the esteemed Phoenix Awards. She's worked locally for Habitat for Humanity, on the board of director of the Boys and Girls Clubs, and also on the Sheriff Roger Garrison's Charities Board of Directors. Karen and her 2 teenage boys live in Ball Ground with their dog Toby and their mini donkeys, Peanut and Butter. Karen believes that Georgia Mountain Hospice is vital to the community for the care that they provide for their families. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cherokee County Queen nominee, Miss Karen Lance. The Cherokee County King nominee is actually a local boy. Scott grew up in Tate, Georgia, and attended Reinhardt College, and he began volunteering for the Cherokee County Chamber of Commerce. He later became staff at that chamber and would go on to a successful job as a consultant specializing in leading distressed businesses through financial turnarounds. Today, Scott is a project manager for the Forsyth County Chamber of Commerce, creating the Chamber's first economic development initiative in Forsyth County. Scott and his wife, Beth, live in Hickory Flat, where Beth, when she's not watching their 2 grandchildren, serve as a hospice volunteer. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cherokee County King nominee, Mr. Scott Evans. The Dawson County Queen nominee is Seanie Zappendorf. Seanie was born on a small island in Taiwan and started traveling around the world at the age of 10. She currently lives in Dawson County with her husband and 2 boys, and she's the CFO for a veteran-owned racing company. Seanie has always worked hard in Dawsonville and the surrounding community. In addition, she has participated and volunteered, sponsored, and helped fundraise many community events and organizations such as the Music and Beer Festival, Rotary events, the Good Shepherd's Clinic, We Books, the Boy Scouts of America, United Way, the Lions Club, City Christmas Parade, and Photos with Santa. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dawson County Queen nominee, Seanie Zappendorf. The Dawson County King nominee is Mr. Chris Gaines. Chris was born in Huntsville, Alabama, and currently resides in Dawson County with his wife and 3 boys. He started a career in Dawson County as a banker, leaving to open his own insurance agency in 2008. In 2013, he sold his agency and joined Point North Insurance Group. He's currently the Dawson County District 2 Commissioner and has served on numerous boards in government office, including Mayor Pro Tem of Dawsonville, the City Council of Dawsonville, and he's a current member of the Dawson County Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, as well as a Rotarian in Dawsonville. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dawson County King nominee, Mr. Chris Gaines. We welcome the Gilmer County Queen nominee, Melinda Holloway Hadden. Melinda grew up in Cherry Log, Georgia, where her father, Bud, was the owner of the Pink Pig in Cherry Log. It's now owned by her daughter and son-in-law, Samantha and Jacob Callahan. Melinda and her daughter, Samantha, who is a former Georgia Mountain Hospice board member, will always be grateful to the hospice for the care and guidance that they provided during her father's terminal illness. Melinda is the owner and broker at Century 21 in the Mountains, where she and her husband Bob founded that in 1989. She was a broker for more than 30 years, and in 1992, Melinda served as the club president for the Gilmer County Rotary. She's also served later as an assistant governor for Rotary International. She was instrumental in the founding of the Interact Club, the Boys and Girls Club, and the Blue Ridge Rotary Club. Melinda had an extensive involvement with the Gilmer Chamber, including being appointed as the first female chair to their board of directors. Melinda's passionate about the care and support that Georgia Mountain Hospice gives. She feels that as the day comes to an end and the race has been run, that hospice and their volunteers are truly angels that God sends to surround the families to make sure that there is a peaceful and painless crossing. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gilmer County Queen nominee, Melinda Hadden. The Gilmer County King nominee, Robert Westmoreland, could not be here this evening. He had a family emergency and a funeral to attend. Robert is a lifelong resident of Ellijay, graduated from Gilmer High School and the University of Georgia. He served as vice president of the UGA Alumni Board from 80 to 82. He was an insurance agent owner since 1974, and he's presently the owner and representative of Country Financial in Ellijay. He's a lifetime member of the First United Methodist Church and has several church committees under his belt over the years. Robert also worked in leadership roles for local fundraising for the Georgia State Chapter of Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. We honor tonight, in his absence, Mr. Robert Westmoreland, the King nominee from Gilmer County. Certainly last, but never least, our Pickens County Queen nominee, Miss Karen Proctor. Karen was born in Birmingham, Alabama, and graduated from the University of Alabama at Tuscaloosa. She's a graduate of the acclaimed Bank of New York Credit Management Training Program, and she's one of the most experienced and well-recognized experts in international trade and finance industry. Karen has worked in international banking for more than 30 years and is currently a senior vice president with Wells Fargo. She is committed to her community, having served as a past board member for the Pickens County Chamber of Commerce, the Mountain Conservancy Trust, the Friends of Piedmont Fundraising, and the Reinhardt University A Day for Pickens County Committee. She's also an active member of the Piedmont Mountainside Auxiliary. She lives in Jasper with her husband, Dr. Sonny Proctor, and the proud parents of Colson, who happens to be on the dean's list at Berry College. Karen has experienced firsthand the wonders and the commitment of hospice care when she witnessed how they took care of Sonny and Sonny's mother, and how she slowly slipped away during Alzheimer's disease. Karen is proud to support hospice. I'm sorry, it says on here, I'm supposed to say roll tide.
Roll Tide.
I'm still holding the envelope. Ladies and gentlemen, our Pickens County King nominee, Dr. Carlton Wilson. Carlton lives in Pickens County for more than 23 years with his wife, Seanie. They have 4 children and 4 grandchildren. He attended Mercer University, the University of West Georgia, and received his doctorate degree in educational administration from the University of Georgia. Go Dogs. Carlton has served as a classroom teacher, a coach, an assistant principal, a principal, and his schools have won several state and national recognition, including Direct Instruction's National School of Excellence. It was the only school in the United States to win this prestigious honor. He's been recognized as an Educator of the Year, a Principal of the Year, and a Georgia High Performing Principal by the Governor and the State Board of Education. Carlton was named as Superintendent of Schools in May of 2017, and he also serves in his spare time as a small business owner and a captain in the Sheriff's Reserve Unit. He also is a general instructor and a firearms instructor, so we never mess with Carlton very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Pickens County King nominee, Dr. Carlton. Raising the second highest total amount of money in the history of Mardi Gras in the Mountain with $35,089 for the court. We recognize our Queen from Pickens County, Karen Proctor. Our King from Cherokee County, Mr. Scott Evans.
Congratulations, Queen Karen, our beautiful Queen Karen. And congratulations, King Scott, who many of us have known for many years from you serving up here. So we are just so happy for you and proud of you. Congratulations as our 7th reigning King and Queen of Mardi Gras in the Mountains. It is with great appreciation that we recognize the contributions you and all court members have made this year to support the success of this event. Thank you. Though the focal point of your reign is for this evening, we want to acknowledge and encourage you in the many things you will be doing in your communities throughout this upcoming year. Queen Karen, Queen of Joy, and the ladies of the court, we charge you with spreading joy and goodwill throughout the land of Mardi Gras in the Mountains. King Scott, King of Justice, and the gentlemen of the court, we charge you with spreading justice and kindness throughout the land of Mardi Gras in the Mountains. As leaders in your communities, we know you have millions of dreams you would like to see come true this year. I know some of Carlton's because we work together. We're still dreaming, Carlton, but so glad that you are people who dream. You were chosen to be royalty because you have dreamed for great things and because you also weave those dreams into good things for those that are less fortunate. To entertain and inspire you, we welcome to the center stage again Lauren Toller, along with Reinhardt University vocal performance graduate Cole Jones, Pickens County High School emerging talents Harley Smith and Andy Harper. This ensemble will energize us with their dynamic performance of the Greatest Showman tunes, A Million Dreams, and This Is Me. Joining them will be the FX Theatrical Production Dancers. Take it away.
Sounds
At this time, we would like to invite our 2018 King and Queen, Karen and Scott, to take to the dance floor for the first dance and then be joined by their court.
I've seen